Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, today we're going to do a midweek Celtic cross. Once I've cleared my table, rubbing stains off of it. Okay, right, it's clean. We're going to do a Celtic cross. We are going to, I'm going to actually clarify with these cards. But I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to get the cross together, but what I want to focus on is past, present and future energy. So there's three positions here that I really want to have a good look into. And I think a Celtic cross, I can see what the issue is, so you can have a think of this. Okay, so what we're actually going to be talking about is letting go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. So that's the challenge. Now this is the past energy. We've got two now. The now energy. So past, present. You've got two for the present. Let's have a look into the future. Let's go back to the future. Bring it back. What's going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of, but what is assisting us? How we're feeling about ourselves. Okay. How others are viewing us. How this is affecting others in our life. Hopes or fears that we may have. And the outcome. Okay, right. They're the unicorns done. We're just gonna, okay, we'll just leave it with the unicorns. And then we're going to use the Rider-Waite first. It's a bloody Four of Pentacles. There's a song that wants to come through and I could not tell you what it is. There's a tune that's being sung in my mind, but I can't kind of get hold of it. There's a melody going on. It's not recognisable. Let go of stress. Let go of stress. That's really taking me to Wayne Dyer. His book, Don't Die With Your Music Still in You. March to the beat of your own drum. Okay. These cards are really heavy. Let's have a look at this stress. Okay. Let's do it as we go along then. So I've got the Celtic cross done. This is the topic that we're talking about. Then we'll have a look at the past, present, future energy regarding this stress. So let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Well, there's a feminine here who's on the unicorn. Okay. And then we have this, what's he riding? You can't really see, but you have this, what would you call him? I don't know what you would call him. I don't want to call him a goblin or a gnome. A goblin or a gnome. Oh, I don't know. He's some kind of mythical creature here blowing his horn. I'm not sure what he's riding. But let go of stress. I'm taken to this kind of, what's this here? The film, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, is coming to mind. Okay. Let go of stress. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find out what this is about. Helicopter. Okay, so it's both the divine feminine and the divine masculine here. So if you can see, like, I don't want to say a resemblance, okay, because that's not good. So we have the divine feminine here, trapped in this unfounded fear. Just going with the flow of life. The divine masculine here is out in the cold. Oh, we've got one hiding underneath. Where did that come from? Emotional loss here. Okay, let go of stress. This is focusing on worst case scenarios, especially for the masculine here. He's looking at the 3 cups. You can see them cups are filled with brown, red, green contents. Let's leave it there. The Divine Masculine is definitely looking for some relief, stress release. And we have the Feminine here, who is, she does look like she was more following divine guidance. I don't feel as if the Divine Feminine is as stressed as the Divine Masculine. It's just more of an unfounded fear with the Divine Feminine. It's like she's needing clarity. So don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at what the challenge is then. Let's just lay these down. Okay, I'm feeling in this card, which I don't normally pick up, is that this other figure in the card is actually the Divine Feminine. So she's kind of got, because of the colours, the orange here, I felt as if the Divine Feminine was just kind of putting her head down. She's trying to protect herself, I want to say, from like the harsh winds, from the stormy times. Interesting, she's got no shoes on, so grounding even in the snow here. Even through cold, barren times. Divine Masculine, he's the one who's kind of like hobbling, looking up for the relief here. Interesting. Okay. So let's have a look at what the challenge is. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So this is the challenge. Letting go of stress. True. So let's read the Let Go of Stress card. Your body has been tense because the people around you are wound up too tight. I'm not going to hold up the Divine Feminine's card. Dismay, not dismay, because this is true. So this has made you think you're the one who's stressed when it's really them. Okay, that will explain the Divine Feminine here. The stress has had some bad effects on you, such as making you feel angry or sad. You may have also had trouble sleeping. Now is the time to do something about this. Stress can worsen things, so it's important to let it go. Breathe in a deep gulp of air and think about all the things that make you feel stressed. Then blow these things out, and the angels and unicorns will take them to heaven, where everything is fixed. Stretch your arms and legs so that your body lets go of stress too. Now think of something that makes you feel happy. You can also talk to a friend, a pet, or your angels and unicorns. You don't have to feel stress, anger, or sadness. You have the power to choose your thoughts and feelings. And the unicorns hope that you'll choose to feel happy right now. Wow. Okay. Let go of stress. So true, yes, what you're asking about is the truth. And that's normally the card, that's the issue, and then what's the challenge? Stress. Let's see what the Rider-Waite wants to say. It's about being mature, returning, for love. Well, calm down. How are you feeling? I don't know. Did you see it? I didn't see it. It's definitely about growing up. I picked up on the masculine being like the smaller, maybe not being as grown up as the Divine Feminine. It's a bit of an impish energy to him here. But it looks like now, because it does kind of look like a gnome, okay? It does look like now that he's grown up. So this is a maturing. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Now that's a card of memories of love, returning to somebody from the past when a love has blossomed and bloomed. The Divine Masculine here is waiting to feel balanced enough. He does feel, it's this hat I'm picking up on, he does feel a little bit silly regarding his own imbalance. He's been juggling things. It's like, let go of stress. The Divine Masculine has not handled stressful situations as well as what the Divine Feminine has. And he's aware of this. It's making him feel a bit silly. So Divine Feminines, don't take on other people's stress, breathe it out now. Because it could be the Divine Masculine stress that you're most definitely picking up on. Okay. So, true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Let's leave that. I'm not going to... I want to have a look at the next position with what's happened in the past. Happy thoughts and pets. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. You love and understand animals. Okay. Now we have memories of love, true. And this is about the Divine Masculine remembering things that release his stress. Now you've got the animals here as well. You love and understand animals. It said about speaking to your angels, your pets, a trusted friend. Well, the pets have come up here. So you've been having a chat with animals. Oh, you joined the club. You want to join our Mickey Mouse Club? I've had 3 mice in the house in 36 hours. I think it's a bloody clubhouse, don't they? It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. Not with my 3 cats. Okay. Happy thoughts and pets. Let's find out what's happened in the past. Learning to let go of stress here. There's a wishing well. The unicorn's telling this doggy to like kind of make a wish. This card's flown out. And hi Jasper. And it's in reverse. Okay, so not the Divine Feminine. That's what it's telling me, because I believe this is the Divine Feminine's card tapping into her intuition. So this isn't the Divine Feminine in the past. This is the Divine Masculine. A positive mindset, trying to let go of his stress by recalling happy memories, and also by communicating, connecting with wildlife, pets, animals, the birds. That's a Divine Masculine. Let's find out a bit more. Yeah. He's been thinking about the union. It's like he's getting a nudge to make a wish. It's like, you see that wishing well there? If you go and drop a penny in there and make a wish, it's going to come true. I don't. Think positively. Believe. Trust. Things happen quickly when you believe. Okay. So we've definitely got the masculine here who is communicating with the elementals. Hi. You haven't got a mouse, have you? Okay, that's good. Can we not have any more today? We've had the one. Yeah? Okay, cool. The Divine Masculine's energy here is communicating via pets. So, as in, like, Lily comes in. I've got a message. I've got a message. You talking today? Maybe not. Not very vocal. Hmm? Hey. Yeah? What message have you got? Okay. Shall we leave it there with the Divine Masculine? Happy thoughts, pets. You love and understand animals. Also, this does suggest the Divine Feminine. Not so much about trusting your intuition. Actually, have a look at the signs that are coming. It's more than intuition. They're actually physical signs coming in. Okay. Happy thoughts, messages from pets. Let's look at the present energy. A grandparent and brothers and sisters. Wow. This is not only pets, this is everyone coming out of the woodwork, okay, to make this happen. Grandparents. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. And brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and best within them. Okay. I have to delve into this one a bit more. This one's normally about forgiving a brother, sister, or a best friend. The grandparent is normally ancestral help that you have. There's a grandparent that's, you know, trying to get vital information through to you. They want the best for their grandchild, okay, and they're there to assist you any way that they possibly can. Whether that is with brothers and sisters, but there's some stress here, and it could be coming from that area. Okay, being angry with your family. Let's have a look. The current energy, but there's a grandparent that seems to be soothing all this. Well, we've got the devil, so there's definitely some toxic energy. It looks like it's okay, it looks like it's a secret of the Divine Masculines. It does look as if maybe he needs to apologise to someone. Like I said, that brothers and sisters, it could also mean your best friend, which makes me feel the Divine Feminine. There's a grandparent here. So to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Because what we have is, we've got the devil, which means that there's codependency. So I want to say family traditions. Feeling as if you'll be judged unless you're the judger. It could be the Divine Masculine, he could be quite stressed and judging, but it looks like he actually needs to swallow his pride in some area and apologise. Offer an apology. I don't know why you're shaking your head, Jasper. He says no. And then there's conflict here. So this is what's bringing conflict to the Divine Masculine. His pride. King of Wands. I do feel like he's actually sitting quite stubborn here. In his rightness. In his righteousness. Okay. So that's the now energy. The present energy. Okay, I've covered things up here. So this is either to do with a sister or the Divine Feminine. Who the Divine Masculine's viewing to be the devil. Quite stressed out here. It's been coming up, hasn't it? Okay, I'm not going to go into that anymore about the brothers and sisters. There's a grandparent coming through, though, who's trying to soothe things. Just make sure you're asking them for their assistance. They'd be happy to assist. Okay, let's look into the future energy then. Just be yourself. Regardless of your race, religion, colour. Just be yourself. I feel here it actually feels as if the Divine Masculine could be leaving the past in the past, and he's on this path on his own, really. If he's going to do it, it's like he's doing it solo. He's got to take this new venture. He's got a bird of peace now. So it's like he's on his way. It's like he's come so far. Are they rabbits there? They are. He's come so far. Look, he's being watched and guided by the animals. The unicorn knows where to take him. He's just looking at that bird. Oh, it looks like he's actually sent it. So it's like when he's on his way, the Divine Masculine will send a message. And it's a bird of peace. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself, Divine Masculine. This is what the Divine Feminine knows. The High Priestess is here. I do feel as if the Divine Feminine will get the message. But it does look like it is an extension of peace. It's a peace offering to the Divine Feminine. But what's going on? We've got to get our words out. Okay, let's scratch the head. We're puzzled. What's going on behind the scenes? It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. Okay, so we've still got this insecurity here of image, whether you're acceptable. And this is causing the Divine Masculine to act in quite an aggressive, stressful way, angry way towards others. We'll have a look at how it's affecting others in a moment. But it's okay to be different. There's a little squirrel here. What's that? Is that a skunk? I'm not sure what that is. We've got the squirrel, and who are these guys hiding here? I think they might be rabbits. They could be mice. A game of cat and mouse going on in my house. 3 games, to be exact. Where are you off to? Whoa, it's the burden. Okay. It's like he's on his way. He's hiding. Why is he so different? What's happened to the Divine Masculine to make him so stressed out? Grandparents, brothers and sisters. Taunting, childhood taunting, could be resurfacing. I had a conversation with someone yesterday and I said to them, you know, someone said something to you in your past that's kind of held you back and you're not really aware that it affected you so much. Until we kind of have a little review. Okay, so that seems to be a purging at the moment. Maybe being told that, maybe being made to feel that you was really different, like the black sheep of the family. And you're just realising that that's okay. Rather be different than like them. That's what's coming through. So you're burdened. You're okay. You're okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just the way you are. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Might as well. So you're stuck with. What are you going to do about it? Love it. Just love. Love who you are. That's what's being worked on behind the scenes. The Divine Masculine releasing this burden. Look at all them stresses he's carrying. Hiding. None of it's for him. Okay. So, how are you feeling about yourself? You need to decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Okay. Oh, look at that unicorn there. It's a fountain. A unicorn fountain. It's like the Divine Feminine is behind the veil. Or this is a Divine Masculine. Look behind her. Because she's got all these lovely flowers in her hair. Decide. It's like, look what's through that archway. Oh, I picked it up, didn't I, first of all? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I don't know why. It's like becoming... Or maybe Arthur and the Invisibles. It's like being transported into a different kind of realm when you go through the archway. Through the gateway. Okay, let's have a look at this decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. I do believe I'm going to read that. So this is how you're viewing yourself. What's going on? Right, you've got the Tower. So it's definitely decision time. I believe you're going to erupt if you don't address your stress. Okay. Not just for you, but for your foundations, Divine Masculine. They're going to come crumbling down, okay? You need to get a grip. It's time to decide. It's, do you allow the universe to carry on, putting all this in order, or can you do some of it yourself to make it less harder on you? Because it's a resistance here that's causing the struggle. So let go of stress. We're going to get another one. Decide. It's a Tower moment. It's time. Definitely to address this connection. Okay, it's the Lovers. This connection is blessed and healed and protected. You can see that there's been the telepathy, the mind reading. Okay, are we saying playing mind games? I don't know. Mind reading's been going on. It's all been inclined towards the Divine Feminine. Look, she's got a snake behind her back here. It's time to have this conversation. This is from the heart. The Lovers. We've got the Two of Cups as well out. But this is about being vulnerable, open, being able to communicate, be able to get over the hump, the hurdles. Okay, decide. Let's read this. Excuse me. Don't know. Why do you want me to see you at the bottom here? What is it? Queen of Cups, unhappy. That cup there is trying to talk to the Queen of Cups, but he's got like pincers out. Nitpicking. Stop nitpicking. It's like it's what are you explaining? It's okay, the Divine Feminine's looking intently. Okay, she's listening here. But it's like he's like hiding away here. It feels as if the Divine Masculine wants to kind of say to the Divine Feminine, I'm not that nice a person. Like I'm toxic. This is to do with his past behaviour. It's causing him a lot of stress. He can't let it go. Okay. So it's time to decide. They're all clinging on. Look, the top of the throne here. Or it feels like it looks a bit like a drain. The Divine Masculine might feel as if he's a drain for the Divine Feminine. Maybe that she'll throw him into the gutter. Or maybe he's just going to throw himself into the gutter. That's how it feels. It's like, don't try. I'll just throw myself into the gutter rather than address this. But the stress isn't going away. And also with the transmutation of energy, it's a bit of a... The Divine Masculine's now feeling a bit guilty because it's a drain on the Divine Feminine's energy. He didn't want that. He didn't want it. He didn't expect her to pick up on that energetically. Okay, so it's time to decide. Let's read. As you go through life, you gain more responsibilities, and one of the biggest is to decide what you want. You're now in a time where you could go in a few different directions depending upon your decisions. In other words, you must decide what's next for me. It's not always easy to make decisions. Fortunately, you have help. You can call upon heaven to guide you, as well as trusted friends, family members and experts. You can also try on your future. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. That's the future position. This means closing your eyes and imagining the different possibilities for yourself, and then noticing how each choice feels. Which one makes you feel happiest? Which choice makes you feel loved and safe? and which one feels like it will be most helpful to yourself and others. Always choose the path where you can do the most good in the world. If you ever feel stuck, as if your life isn't moving along smoothly, then you need to make some clear decisions about what you want. Decisions are magical in that they get things moving again. Okay. It was this here, the decisions. Go on, make a wish. Drop a coin. So decisions are magical in that they get things moving again. If you don't like the direction in which your life is going, you can examine your decisions to see if they need changing. The best decisions will make you feel happy and will make the people around you happy too. Okay, decide. Let's have a look at how this is affecting others. Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. Oh, this is lovely. This is such encouragement from the Divine Feminine here. It's like she's going to show you the way. Address the stress. But here it's like you're kind of undressing it. Okay. Let's look at this practice. Practice makes perfect. It's 1313. It's that transitional number. Ah, that's lovely. Like I said, it's the Divine Feminine here is going to really be able to show and guide and help to heal the Divine Masculine through these stressful situations. And I want to say that he's been through. It's lovely. There's the support there. The strength of the masculine feminine together. She's like teaching him how to dance. She's got a tambourine. Let's look at your hopes or fears. Best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. Wow. Best friends. Best friends. Best friends. Returning to your best friend. Missing. Two of Cups is behind him. Your best friend. Through the transition. And even this one here. Best friends. Okay. Best friends, let's read it. Hopes or fears. Are we really best friends? Do we really stick together no matter what? Well, maybe it's time you test that Divine Masculine rather than running away. Try it. It might help you to release a lot of that stress burdens that you're carrying. You'll never know if you don't try. This card says that you need to spend some time with a friend. Perhaps you had a fight with your buddy, or one of you needs some extra attention. Take some time today to contact this person and share your feelings with each other. The time that you share is a big gift to both of you. It also helps you become even closer. Sometimes you might feel alone in the world. At these times, remember that you always have the angels with you. Ask them to help you with your friendships. The angels can bring new people into your life whom you'll really like. The unicorns can also help you feel happy whenever you're sad or alone. All you need to do is think about the angels and they'll help you right away. We all need friends, and spending time with them is the way that people become our best friends. So reach out to the people you like today. Talk about your feelings, play games, laugh, take a walk, eat lunch together, or just sit and watch the clouds go by. No matter what you do, it's better to do it with your best friend. We're going to go out and look at some clouds later. We go for a walk. It's a lovely day. Okay. I've got the brothers and sisters card here. We're going to read it. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Sometimes family members take stress out on each other, so you may feel angry or hurt by a brother or sister or a close friend. Instead of fighting with them, first take a moment. Can you see the best within them? Can you think of a time when you felt a lot of love for them? I do feel this is really being drawn towards the divine feminine, because you've got memories of love and happy thoughts. Okay, wasn't all bad. Well, actually, how much of it was bad? Majority of it was love. Okay. Instead of fighting with them, first take a moment. Can you see the best within them? Can you think of a time when you felt a lot of love for them? By thinking and feeling love towards your brothers and sisters, let's say, or your divine counterparts, you can all get along better. The more unlovable someone is, the more they need love. When people get angry at their loved ones, they do so because they don't know how to control the stress in their life. They might be angry with their teacher or boss and feel like they can't do anything about it. So they take the anger out on the people they live with, and that might include you. You may do the same thing to your family members without knowing it. Deep down, you all love each other. Family members always have love, but sometimes this love is hidden by anger. It doesn't feel good to be angry with your brothers and sisters, even if you have a good reason for the anger. Can you forgive them in the name of peace? Oh, is that peace coming out? Look. Can you forgive them in the name of peace? Can you be the first one to say, I'm sorry, or I love you? By drawing this card, the unicorns want you to know that your brother, sister, or friend really needs your love and understanding right now. You have the power to help everyone get along. Okay. Best friends. Now. I've totally lost what we're meant to be doing with... Oh, I'm going to clarify it, sorry. The King of Wands had moved his way onto the best friends and kind of threw me a bit. It looks like he threw himself over there. Away from the conflict. I thought I'd already clarified it, but they kind of separated themselves. That come over to the best friends. Okay. Go back to the present energy. Let's have a look at the best friends card. The divine masculine, the surrender. It's all deceit here. It's like a bit of a trickery. The longer it carries on, the more you hurt yourself. There's a smug, stubborn energy here from the masculine. Best friends. It's like, I don't need any best friends. Okay. Let's have a look at the, that's hopes or fears, best friends. Do I really, it's like the masculine Santa, but do I really need a best friend? Do I really want a true friend? Do they actually exist? Let's have a look at the outcome. Try something new, divine masculine. You'll only know if you can do something if you try. You'll never know otherwise. And then you will have to take that one to the grave with you. That could be stressful for that could be stressful to carry. Okay. It's like, don't let pride get in the way. Try something new. How about trying love? Riding on the wave of love. How about that one? Rather than on the wave of your ego. Because that will take you under. It's going to drown you. The ego. How about working towards love? Outcome. I'm going to get one more. Yeah, because I felt here, again, the masculine completely back in this energy. No, it's okay. I don't know what the insecurity is. The insecurity is so big that he will not face the divine feminine. And it's definitely something to do with the image, I feel, still. Not being good enough. Okay, rejection. Because I felt as if, where's all your cards gone? Oh, here they are. Try something new. I said try love. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. So try love. It was like no. The back turns again, focusing on work. So definitely a topic that doesn't even want to be addressed. The stress doesn't want to be addressed at the moment. It's like the Divine Masculine's not ready to undress. Why is he not ready to undress himself? The insecurity. What's he turned into? A monster? I mean, it doesn't even look like he can, it doesn't even feel like he can even like face himself in the mirror. Let alone face the Divine Feminine. So his kind of guard's gone back up again, but it's like, this is your destiny. Everyone else is studying, apart from the one that the Sphinx has got. What's he doing with the book? He's picked up, maybe he's just about to dump that book, I don't know. Maybe this bird here is just about to fly off and just kind of lob the book into the ocean with the love. It's like the Sphinx is stopping him. It's like, solve the riddle. You can't pass until you solve that riddle. Well, let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's a Divine Masculine. In his King of Pentacles energy. Steadfast. We're going to read Try Something New, Divine Masculine. And let's just hope the readings start coming out a bit different, because this is really frustrating for you. I do apologise to have more stress, but, well, the message wants to be told, so allow it to be. You have to take it on board, if you wish. One reason why you may feel bored is that you're doing the same things over and over. Working too hard. King of Pentacles here. Why are you working so hard for money? What do you think you're going to achieve with that? Money. It's not like you can really spend it at the moment and enjoy your life to the full max. What are you saving for? Putting your foot down on the dragons, the monsters. It's like you just have greed. Sorry, but you do. You just have greed. Have you found a way to earn some money due to the state of our world? I'm not sure. I know divine counterparts should really be resting. Feels here as if you're rescuing the world, taking the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like you're not at home. Where are you? You're out. Trying to save the world rather than yourself. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's not put it out then. Just so that I don't hurt your feelings. Okay, we can do that, can't we? No, we can't. Sorry, no. You can choose not to watch. That's what you can do. The message goes out. There's some people that will take this on board. Okay. Should we read about this trying something new again? One reason why you may feel bored is that you're doing the same things over and over. Yeah, like these readings. A bit boring now. I keep not finishing off this. To feel excited about life, you need to try new things. This card asks you to think of something that you've always wanted to do, and then learn about it. Ask your family or friends to take you along on their adventures. When you try something new, you may feel funny at first, like it won't work. But just do your best to enjoy yourself and don't worry about being perfect, especially at the start. The more you can relax and have fun, the better everything will go. So sign up for a class where you'll learn something new, like a language, drama, or photography class, or maybe take up a new sport. You may find that you really enjoy this new activity and you'll most likely make new friends. You'll also find that you will learn new skills that will help you in other areas of your life too. Try something new. It's recommending that you try love. Swap the love. Swap the work for the love. Not swap the love for the work. It's time to definitely kind of, the wheel's about to turn, Divine Masculine. And it's like I'm here feeling guilty about, I don't know, giving you this reading. This is what I do. I'm not going to feel guilty about what message comes out. I can pick up on the energy. If he wasn't like, yes, aware of that. So, yeah, I'm just going to be myself. And I know it's absolutely okay for me to be different, so. There's bitter intolerance here coming out from the Divine Feminine. I think you can understand. Because I was going to say it's like the Divine Feminine has so much belief and faith in the Divine Masculine. And it's not nice to have negative hatred. Oh, how do we say that word? Hatred. Okay, hatred. Energy projected towards her. Like she's a devil. Like she's toxic, poisonous. Like she has the lurgy. Like a virus that you must keep away from. That's not a nice feeling for the Divine Feminine to feel. As the Divine Masculine would know, because he wouldn't like to think that the Divine Feminine thought of him in that way. That's how you think of yourself, Divine Masculine. Toxic, unworthy. And you're projecting that onto your Divine Feminine. That's not very Divine Masculine-like. Jasper there, just licking his wounds. That's fine. I'm going to get a enchanted map, and then I'm going to get off, because I'm not really liking how this energy is kind of going. It's like being hated for loving. That's unfair. Moonlight. You're kind of licking the chair, Jasper. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself. We don't need to second-guess. It's already told us true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines, which is what's very uncomfortable for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to go and address Jasper. Addressed. Easy, like that. So you can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards. or other systems of divination to gain information. Yes, no one wants to be led along, do they? Led astray. Let's get it clear. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. Don't worry, we're not going to go on too much. We're going to get off, it's fine. I will get you an Angels and Ancestors card though. And you can have a Angels of Light card. We can end on a Rumi, not an issue. And then I'm going. Okay, you want a message from heaven? Brilliant. Your message from heaven is card number 28. Believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe in you. Seagull. Watch out for the birds. Seagulls might be talking to you. If you have seagulls near you. You can do it. You have all the skills you need to complete the task ahead. So just go for it. Breathe in confidence as you take on exciting new challenges. You are as good as everyone else, if not better. Your loved ones say, we are proud of you. Go and make it happen. I think it is really the encouragement that you'll have from Divine, from others. I don't really feel it's the Divine Feminine that's going to be able to. It's like you're quite anti the Divine Feminine. You are. It's quite obvious that you are, although there's happy thoughts and the love's there and the opportunity, it's easy for you to walk away. Okay. I feel as if you've got to stop blaming the Divine Feminine. The Air Guardians shift your perception. So it's definitely coming from the air. These messages, happy thoughts. Change the way you think and you would change your whole reality. The Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognise that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. And that goes the same for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. It's like vice versa. I can only pick up on the energy, and I don't really like this energy. This energy is kind of, I feel as if it's the door being slammed in the Divine Feminine's face. But I don't want to have that way of thinking. So let's get the reading done, and then I'll work on changing that thought pattern, especially for the Divine Feminines. Okay? It's like you're untouchable, Divine Masculine. Okay. You're being guided to recognise that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. And I said, what is it, like games going on? That's what I said. Is they're mind games. They're not really appreciated. If it's the Divine Masculine pulling that stunt from his end. Okay. Just be aware your feminine's picking up on it. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognise that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you're ready to do the internal work to support them. Come on in, let's get wrapped up. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you've got it, it's okay to be different. Just be yourself. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident. Sounds like the Divine Masculine. It's not the Divine Feminine's issue. The Divine Masculine is not your issue. Okay, he's his own issue. Allow him to be. Excuse me. He might have to go and have a stiff drink or something. I don't know. He'll find his way out if he's meant to. If not, Divine Feminine, you really just need to keep your thoughts happy and just carry on. It's good to know, isn't it? Okay. So become aware of... Okay. So when you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident, then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of the people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Divine Masculine, your Divine Feminine doesn't feel happy at all within your presence. She's walking on eggshells because she doesn't know whether you love or hate her. Okay, and neither do you. Well, you do. It seems to be easier to choose hate over love. So, and it's the hatred towards yourself. You hate yourself so much. Okay. You really have to try. You're the only one that can get over that. Doesn't matter what the Divine Feminine says. Okay. So angel wisdom reminds you to recognise who you truly are and evolve spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. Affirmation, I acknowledge who I truly am. Do you, Divine Masculine? Do you truly acknowledge who you truly are? Or are you just focusing on all the bad traits, all the negative aspects of you, all your dark side, which we all have, the light and the dark? Want to reside in the darkness? Okay. Don't need a best friend? Cool. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for in that darkness. Like as you go through your hell. Harsh, yes. Obviously caught me on one of my bad days, my dark days. Cat and mouse, run a chaser. Enough's enough. Well, I'm not getting two. We can just have one. Okay, you find the one that's best for you. Why do I feel like this is you having your say? So, okay. What's got to be said then? I surge on the uprising wave of love. Okay. Does this mean you changed your mind? I don't know. I don't think it really matters anymore. Not to the Divine Feminine. You're left to your own devices, Divine Masculine. You'll know what to do then, when no one else is interfering. The Divine Feminine's been left to amuse herself with her own devices, so you'll get there. You'll survive. Try something new. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Okay. Let's read this message. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts, like them 3 Mickey Mouses in my house. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. This feels like the masculine's able to speak now. Well, I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel instead, feel the truth of her love, and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Greater forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. I have been trying to warn you. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender and awakening into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. So you think. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear, born of the ego, in response to the stirring of spiritual uprising. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego perspective because its range of vision is too small, too limited to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we're actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us feeling that we most certainly will die. Yet the only thing that is dying here and now in your grasp, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trust and surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let life happen to it. What a wise intention that is. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the great master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun to surf the great wave of consciousness seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved. Surge with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle, the promise that you won't drown, and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabric of the heavens, with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honour. Get yourself into the ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now. Sweet beloved, surf's up. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved farther, faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you to the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. Okay, divine masculines, no sacred healing ritual, honouring ritual today. It's all in your hands. I'm going to sign off. Okay, interesting reading. I really hoped it helped. Am I going to apologise for the interpretation of the divine feminine's energy? No, I'm not going to apologise. I've got nothing to apologise for. Okay. It's just time that the games start. Right. Glad we got that cleared up. 1 hour, 6 minutes, 10 seconds on this reading. Okay. Take care. Much love. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay. Bye for now.